DeeLauderdale.com. Who's your latest victim?
Jimmy Johnson, guitarist.
You already did it?
No. I'm hoping he's going to call me today.
Did you read the article on AL.com about him?
Yeah.
About his wife?
Yeah.
Met her she dumped him?
Yeah.
Then he saw her at a 45th or 50th reunion.
Something way long afterwards.
Yeah. He's in that music video that Gloria has. He's in it. He produced it.
Oh, really?
Produced the song.
He produced the song.
Yeah, tell Jimmy we said hello.
I will.
He's been on buddy of ours when we were over there.
He's an interesting guy. I think it's going to be a good one.
A lot of stories.
They just did a show. The reason we've been waiting, I was talking to him a couple of weeks ago on the phone. He said, well, wait till I get back. I got to go to New York. And I said, okay, where are you playing? He said, Lincoln Center. It was he and David Hood, David's son Patterson, who is with the Drive-By Truckers, and a couple others did a show up there. And they're about to make a new TV show about Muscle Shoals based on the...
That's the one that's... I read that the other day they were doing that. They're not in it, though, are they?
No. Jimmy said at this point he doesn't, but they hadn't even been talked to about it yet. They just heard that it's going to happen. So I'm looking forward to talking to Jimmy. Then in August I'm going to Nashville and do a day's worth of interviews, and then... I'm going back up there a week after that. I'm interviewing a guy called the mayor of Music Row, named Charlie Monk.
No, I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's supposed to be...
Did you see where Alabama's coming out with their first album in years?
Yeah, I noticed that. I guess they got tired of sitting at the house, or surely they didn't run out of money.
Surely not.
I doubt Randy did, but you never know.
I guess. But the guy who wrote that article is John Archibald.
Yeah, he's one that did the barbecue. He's been traveling across the state.
His wife and my daughter work together, and so I interviewed John a couple of months ago. Really, really interesting guy. And interviewed Chris Lilly is the latest episode I've got up on the podcast.
Yeah, Chris, nice guy.
He is. I learned a whole lot.
What are you talking about today?
Well, you kind of set it up good with all the political talk. You know, we're 18 months away from the presidential election. Everybody's out there talking.
So much longer to go.
Yeah, I know. And one of the things that drives me crazy is people just spouting off. Just having
Made me a good living.
Well, no, actually, you're going to think this is funny because the little saying I've got, that's exactly what I want to talk about today is be informed, not just opinionated. We got way too many people who are opinionated but never informed. And you probably, as strange as this sounds, people.
There's truth in that.
Jamie's probably you're probably one of the most informed people I know.
Let me hear that again.
I didn't say anything about good looking or smart. I said informed people that I know. And the way you do is because you read newspapers. How many newspapers do you read a day?
5 a day.
Yeah.
5 a day, and then you watch TV all day when you're not in the pool or trying to figure out why you're...
I ain't in the pool. While she's out in the pool, I'm watching TV or reading Daily Mail.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't want people just to figure out what they believe on their own. And you can't do that watching just one certain channel, and you can't do it just reading one
You're
newspaper.
in the world of Facebook, though, now. I mean, everybody posts such ridiculous things sometimes.
But you're talking about network.
Runs with it.
We'll get back to that in just a second. Fox and CNN. But you can't watch ABC, NBC, or CBS. It's so slanted, and the way they dog out Trump. I'm just
How are
giving him an
people
example.
supposed to know what is truthful and what is not anymore?
The stories are flip-flopped so much.
Number one, you can't do it listening to somebody tell it to you. I mean, you can't just listen to Rush, or you can't just watch MSNBC or whatever. Watch different ones, but the biggest thing is to have discussions with people that you disagree with.
And learn from them?
Yeah, and because you will see a different side of it that you never expected to come out.
If you allow yourself to.
We will, and if you can relearn the skill of disagreeing with somebody without it getting ugly. You know, to have a disagreement with somebody and still be able to be friends with them, still have a conversation with them, because we've gotten to the point because of the way the media is done now of every time you disagree with somebody, it's the end of the world.
Right. A good point is when I posted that picture of the 4 men holding up the flag, the gay men holding up the flag, and that was like, to me, no comparison whatsoever.
Yeah.
So it was a victory for the gay nation, whatever you want to call it. Good for you, but that doesn't compare to what those men did and sacrificed for this country.
Well, it is.
And everybody got mad, but we could just choose to disagree.
Well, that's the thing. We can't even just have a discussion. Anymore. You know, when you see it on TV or you see it on Facebook, if you see the comments that people do, they just go ballistic. They go to the nuclear option immediately. They can't just have a
They
discussion.
don't have to leave their name either.
On some of those
Well, I think
comments.
that's a lot of it. Is it's very easy to be
comments
brave
on the
behind a
story.
No
keyboard.
accountability. You can say whatever, and it doesn't matter.
At least with Facebook, as much as I hate Facebook, at least you know who has said it.
Yeah, I don't do Facebook.
You know, you're custom made for Facebook, Jamie Cooper.
I do
no.
mine through her.
Yeah, he does. He'll have me post some things from time to time and see some things, but he's not on it
I'm
himself.
not.
But I just want people to be informed. I'm so
He'd
sick
be on it all day.
of people, well, but just people spouting off and also believing everything they read on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Before you repost something, before you send an email, go to a
Some of those facts
website
aren't
called
always true.
Snopes.com, Snopes.com. It is the best site to find out what's true and what's just a rumor that's been put
Really?
out there.
Because you can easily change wording in a
How you spell it?
Snopes. PES.com. And just
No.
find
Like Snopes.
Snopes.com,
Not
the
Snoops,
worst website name ever. But all they do is go through and research
What's true
things
and
that get
what's
put
not.
online. And you know, every time somebody says that some company has done something and
They research it.
they research and they go find out. Or when a politician,
They're not.
somebody says that a politician says something, they go and research it. Because what's happened is so many things are edited, especially online, for just shock
Quotes.
value.
And quotes.
Yeah,
and
to get a click. Because that's how they make money. The more clicks they get, the higher the ad rate that they get. And so that's the reason it gets
Let's talk
edited
about
out.
where are we headed with social media, in your opinion?
I think we're actually about to start moving away from it.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I don't think it's going to look anywhere near what it looks like now in 2 years. I'll give you an example. Twitter just put their earnings report out yesterday. They had really bad earnings. They missed their new user goal by 2 million.
Ooh.
Twitter is definitely on the way down, except for a very small percentage
boring.
it can be. It's really good to follow breaking news. It's good for that, and that's really about it. But remember, 10 years ago, everybody said MySpace would never go away, and Facebook, what's that? That's just the college kid thing.
Now Instagram.
Facebook is doing a really smart thing. They keep reinventing themselves, but I think people are just going to get tired of it. You know, there's just burnout from it. You can only look at that crap for so long. Now, I like Instagram a lot just because there's really cool pictures on it, but it's owned by Facebook.
I didn't learn to do text about 3 years ago.
And how does that go?
Can't live without it.
That's what I
Can't
thought.
live
I
without
can
it.
live without my phone. Can't live without my iPad.
Now, I think what's going to
gotta be
happen, Snapchat is what's really growing now. That's more one-to-one kind of conversations and that kind of thing. I think that's probably going to grow, but I think
But don't
Facebook...
be sending things that's still not private.
Well, that's true, but they've even reinvented themselves to be more about, there's channels on there. CNN's got a channel, ESPN, and several things. It's not about
Just
what it
hit
started
Dee up at
for.
DeeLauderdale.com. If you need any other social media talk, he can lead you in the right direction.
I don't know
Check out
about
his
that, but I
blog.
can lead you in some
Tell
direction.
Jimmy Johnson we said hello.
I will. I
Yes.
will.
I want to get this video in. We've had this for about a week. This is
Condoleezza
Rice on piano, and I don't know the girl playing the violin.
I don't know, but she's
they're doing
extremely good.
Amazing Grace. If y'all haven't heard this,
It's really
I think
good.
we got it off Yellowhammer News. Sonny Schofield gave me that. Yellowhammer.
Yeah, great
another
website.
Yeah, great
for you.
website. Yeah. Let's go to that now. We'll see y'all tomorrow, okay?
Bye.